Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. It's stolen by James. Korkmaz on the wing. Back to James. Outside, Brown. Here's Kalathis. 5 on the clock. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
High percentage look right off the bat.
The three is up. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Fires from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Lloyd. Check by James. This one for 3. Lloyd can't get it to go. Pass to Korkmaz. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Lloyd. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully, it gives them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Kick out to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Here's James. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Here's the 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Back to Korkmaz. To the inside. That one goes in. He's got 6.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Lloyd. Drops in the 3.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
James outside. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Korkmaz.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Takes a 3. That shot, no good. Here's Gabriel. And they're running. Over James. Nails the baby hook. 1:39 left now in the first quarter. And James launches it from deep. Off target with the open look.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Jokic, count it, and that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Right side Brown. Oh, it's stolen. And there's a pick. Here's Lloyd. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Hauled in by Brown. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
And there's James from the arc. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. So it's the home team now, trailing by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Now James. Down low. Oh, they pick off the pass. And here's the fast break. Jokic. And he buries the open 3 to cap the break. He's got 5.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. And we'll bring you the start of quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Here's Randolph. And he throws it down with one hand.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Covered by Diallo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Here's Akobo. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Montejunas. Pass to Corneli. Fires the 3. Randolph grabs the miss. Covered by Diallo. Here's Horde. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Horde's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Akobo gets the bucket. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Fires for 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Goes back up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Give him 8 points now.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Yep, count it.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Diallo.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Goes up off the inbound, and he jams it home with authority.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. There's a minute 54 left in the first half. Here's a Kobo. 9 points in the game. Pass to Corneli. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. From the elbow. They get it back. Diallo outside. The three is up. From downtown. Nails it from beyond the arc. Diallo's got 5 points in the quarter.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Covered by Diallo. Pass to Randolph. Three-pointer, no good.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
Here's Corneli. He's scoreless. To the paint. Here's Montejunas. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Shot to stop the run. Randolph gets the bucket. Randolph's got 6.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Here's Diallo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Here's Horde. Takes the three. He drops it from range. 6 points for him. Just 4 seconds left in the second. Puts up a deep three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Glad you could join us. Ryan.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Calathis. James outside. From the arc. He can't hit that time. James has gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's Lloyd. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's the break. Here's Calathis. Knocks down the triple.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Lloyd. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lloyd's gone just 1 for 4 from deep. It's James on the wing. Down low. Right wing. They swipe it. Here's Gabriel. Finished off the break. Gabriel's got his second basket.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And there's James from the arc. He's off on that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
That gives him the lead. Lloyd's got 10. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And the shot goes.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Home team foul. Lloyd. First personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. For 3, James. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Lloyd. Check by James. Here's Lloyd. Lets a floater go. And he sinks the layup. Lloyd's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Out to James. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. They set the screen. Here's Lloyd. Check by James.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on to the inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Lloyd. Check by James. The 3. Called in by Brown.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
James goes in and slam dunk by James.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Check by James. 1:06 left in the third quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lloyd. Drains the triple. Lloyd's got 19 points.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Here's James. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
To the left wing.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Drives to the hoop. Yep, that one's good. He's got 9.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
They get it back. Tipped.
Shooting for the away team. Papagiannis.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Lloyd. And that's not gonna go. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Akobo. Fires from 14. Diallo outside. Here's Akobo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Corneli. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Horde. Releases. It's hauled in by Akobo.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Randolph. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter, and that one's good. Horde.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Randolph. Misses from short range.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Akobo. Back to Diallo. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The rebound by Diallo.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
And there's the screen. Here's Mata-Yunis. Good on the bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. The shot. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Here's Akobo. To tie it up. Offensive board. Corneli. Pass to Akobo.
2 minutes.
And he lays it up and in.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
A minute 50 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Horde passes to Randolph. Off target from 3-point range. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's Corneli to take the lead. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Give them credit. They fought hard to get back into it, and now they're rewarded with the lead. That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Here's Randolph. Pass to Horde. Here's Randolph. It's hauled in by Akobo. Here's Mata-Yunis. Now here's Diallo. Driving inside. The layup off target. 51 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And it's good. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
The three. It's not going to go for him. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one. And the visitors call time here. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Getting a three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage, make him defend out on the perimeter.
The home team calls timeout.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the home team now. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Defended by Brown. Here's Lloyd. And it's in there. Lloyd's got 21. Here's James. Here's Calathis. Chalk up two there.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Lloyd. Jacks up a three. Pass to Gabriel. Fires in the triple.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Gabriel's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. And there's James from the arc. The shot off that time.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Great run out and the pass right on target. Outstanding transition offense.
Pass to Brown. Lets it go. That shot is off.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Yep, that one goes. We are in OT. A minute and a half gone by and what has been a great one. Here's Calathis. And he banks in the layup. Here's Lloyd. to the left side wing. Just 4 to shoot. And the layup falls. Lloyd's got 4 points in the quarter.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Here's Calathis. Three-pointer off the mark. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. Score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Here's Lloyd. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. To shoot. Fires away from way outside. That one no good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Fall, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3 spot.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Vezenkov, 6 on the shot clock with the drive, and yes, it's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Lloyd. From outside the arc. Fall with the rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Dorsey. Fires the 3. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Lloyd. There's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Lloyd's got his second basket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now Dorsey. And he comes up with the deuce. Dorsey's got 5 points so far.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Lloyd. They set the pick. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. He's got 6.
Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Lloyd's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Now Dorsey. 5 points in the game. To the inside. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Gabriel. Pass to Lloyd. On the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Here's Dorsey. Offensive rebound. Here's Fall. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Jokic. Pass to Lloyd. Launches it from deep. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dorsey. Gets the 3-pointer to Fall. Dorsey's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open 3s like that. What are you doing?
Here he goes. He is hauled in by Dorsey. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Picked off in midair. And here's the break from downtown. That shot misses. It's a 6-point game. Pass to Vezenkov. 20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Papanikolaou. And unable to corral the miss, and it goes on a play. Pass to Lloyd. Good if it goes. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
He knew exact.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
They've got Fall, and it's Papa Nicolau in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Lloyd. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 3 on 3. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the visitors now. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. For 3, Fournier. The 3 ball. Board grabs the board. He's guarded by Fournier. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Ford. Buries it from 3-point range. Ford's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Right side, Fournier. Right wing. Peters passes to Fournier. Makes it off the glass. Fournier's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Into the lane. Pass to Horde. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Horde's got 5 points so far.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Outside Fournier. Lets it go with a 3. The shot missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
He's guarded by Fournier. Over to the left wing. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Evans. Fournier in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Sinks the 3-pointer. He has 5.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Horde. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Evans feeling it out a bit. An easy 2 points on the layup. Evans has got his first points in this one. 1:43 left in the second quarter.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Milutinov, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Peters kicks to Evans. Pass to Peters. Lock at 6. No good on the triple. Here's Horde. Peters from deep. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Evans outside. Driving in. Outside Fournier. Back to Evans. Out left to the wing. Here's Peters. Kept alive. Pass to Fournier. Knocks down the 3-ball. Fournier's got 8 points.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
He's guarded by Fournier. There's the 3. Peters grabs the miss. Gets it off. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Leading by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
You look at the score, it's close, but they're getting bullied. It's bully ball.
And they knew that might be an issue coming in, especially.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me. And that's a halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. They've got Fall, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3. Pass to Fall. Going inside. They get it again. Now Dorsey. Six to shoot. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Lloyd.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, I'm just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Here's Papanikolaou out to the wing. There's the pick. Here's Dorsey. Sinks the triple. Dorsey's got 11 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The 3. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead. He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Now Dorsey, 11 points in the game. And he makes good on the layup. Dorsey's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Gabriel. Lets the 3 fly. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Drives to the hoop. And that one's good. Boy, 8 points for him. Lloyd's gotten 4 of his 9 shots to go. Here's Dorsey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up officially. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's check.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. And getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Lloyd, and the layup's good off the glass. Lloyd's got 10. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Dorsey dishes to Papanikolaou.
2 minutes.
Now Dorsey. He's got 15. Gabriel with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Out to the right wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 5. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Fall. Here's Papanikolaou. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Dorsey. That one falls. Dorsey's got 9 points in the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
.41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get it. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now.
Second team foul.
That was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Papanikolaou. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Dorsey. There's the pick. 24 seconds left to play here in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't connect from long distance. Here's Gabriel. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. Here's Dorsey. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. They're up by 5. We're going to step in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. To the left wing. Let's go. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got rebound number 13 with that last one. They've got Fall, and it's Dorsey in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Vizenkov. To the right side. It's up a 3. Dorsey, that's good. Dorsey's got 20.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
The shot will not fall. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
To stop the run, it falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. First one falls for him.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
He's perfect from the line this time. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Lloyd. Over Evans. And that one's good. Lloyd.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Lloyd's got a 55% field goal percentage on the night. He's 6 of 11. Evans passes to Peters. Over to the wing. There's the screen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Three-pointer. 4 on the shot clock. The shot off that time. 1:52 left in the fourth. Here's Ford. Off target with his 3. Outside Fournier. Pass to Peters for 3. Gabriel with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Peters. From the arc. Fires for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Peters has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Randolph passes to Lloyd. Here's Cohen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Milutinov, and he uses the glass on the layup.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
Pass to Peters. Evans outside. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Visiting club takes the win on the road. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Out to the right wing. I see you. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dorsey. Lets a 3 fly. Can't hit that one.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. When I asked about guarding the big man, Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to clog up any passing lanes they see, because it can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Outside, Brown. Into the lane. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Papanikolaou. Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's the break. And the jam by Brown.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Good on the shot. Dorsey's got 5.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Dorsey. 5 points in the game. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Vezinkov. Off target from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
The putback. It's hauled in by Fall. Here's Papanikolaou. Here he goes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
It's Brown on the wing. James deciding where to go with it. Out on his own on the break. Jumps up and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And really showing the athleticism. Flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around. Just make sure you score.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Dorsey. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Home team foul. Fanfan Korkmaz. First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 22 left in the first. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dorsey.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And he misses his first shot. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Dorsey. 50 seconds left in the first. From outside the arc, he's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Brown. Two for 1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Here's Dorsey. Here's Fall over to the left wing. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Vezinkov. Here's Dorsey. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Papanikolaou. To the paint. With the floater. It doesn't go for him. Here's Kalathis. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Evans. Missed inside.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Matajunas. Fournier covering. Pass to Corneli. And there's a 3-second violation. And here are the latest power rankings. A good picture of how these teams have played coming into February. You take a look at the home team. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at this visiting team, they've surprised a lot of people this season. It's why this squad plays with such a chip on their shoulder and has proven many wrong.
Home team foul. Blossomé. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Evans. Yet to see a basket. 5 on the clock. The layup misses.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Outside Fournier puts up a 3. The rebound by Diallo.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Evans. Launches a 3. The shot comes out. Here's Akobo. Here's Corneli. And he dunks it down.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Peters' shot is good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Diallo against Fournier. Sinks it from distance.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
There's a screen. Here's Peters. Outside Fournier. The rebound by Corneli. Deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. From behind the arc. Knocks it loose. Pass to Evans. On the wing, Fournier. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 6. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Akobo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Now, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Here's Peters. And the layup is good off the glass.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to Corneli. Here's Akobo. Shot blocked. In transition. Fournier for 3. Here's Peters. The 3-ball. The shot by Fournier, no good.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward. Now shooting the 3-ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Here's Evans. No made baskets yet. Outside Fournier. 4-3. No good that time. And that concludes the first half. Leading by 6. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
Let's turn our attention. Thanks for tuning in.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Pass to Brown. Here's Calathis. Out to James. To the inside. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Sees his man. Threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Here's Dorsey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That one misses. James outside. Back to Korkmaz. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Korkmaz. And there's James from the arc. Doesn't go that time.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Dorsey. 9 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Fall. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Fall's got his first 2 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Korkmaz. Now, here is James. Let's go with a 3.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Dorsey. To the wing, right side. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Dorsey's gotten 3 of his 9 shots to fall so far. Down low. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's the pick. From deep. That shot off.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Here's Papanikolaou. To the wing on the left. Here's Vezinkov. Launches it. Sinks the tray. He's got 5.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Ball stolen. Here's Dorsey. Check by James. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Dorsey. 9 points in the game. 4 on the clock. And the shot goes down. Dorsey's got 11 points.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And the basket by Brown.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Vezinkov. Here's Dorsey. He's got 11. They set the pick. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
1:07 left in the third quarter. Here's Kalathis. Brown with a screen. For three, James. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Dorsey. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Papanikolaou for the tie. And Dorsey gets it to go. Dorsey's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Cuts off the pass. Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Substitution on the court.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And the whistle on the shot. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
First personal foul.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us.
Away team foul. Evans. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Diallo. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup. Diallo's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Over to the wing. Back to Fournier. Here's Peters. Pass to Fournier. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Fournier's got his first basket.
No hesitation from Evan Fournier.
Here's Akobo. To the right side. And there's the rejection. Outside Fournier. Here's Peters. Back to Fournier. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Pass to Diallo. And a missed layup. Diallo's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Outside Fournier. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Motiejunas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Evans. Here's Peters to the inside. The shot by Evans, no good. Pass to Corneli. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Right side Fournier. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Akobo. For three, Diallo. Here's Akobo to take the lead. Connects from downtown. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
On the wing, Fournier. Covered by Diallo. Here's Evans. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice.
He buries it from three.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
And the visitors call time here. Send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He encouraged his guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
And Allie, thank you for that. Knocks down the long J.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Pass to Corneli. And here's Diallo. Beyond the arc. And it's Dorsey with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And he drives in.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Akobo. Oh, he nails it! A huge shot to tie it up. Here's Dorsey. 34 seconds left in the fourth. It's good from beyond the arc.
They've looked a little more settled since the break. They had trouble getting into a flow there in the first half, but their shooting's been much better here in the second.
We're going the other way.
The ball goes to the away team.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Second team foul.
12 seconds left to play in the fourth. Out left to the wing.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. The home team calls timeout. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
It's gonna be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
Here's Akobo. No good on the quick three. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Papagiannis. Stolen by Randolph. Pass to Gabriel. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Calathis. He's off on that one. Here's Lloyd. There's a good screen. Jokubaitis plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Gabriel, the pass to Lloyd. He takes it in, and the shot goes in.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And you know right now for the visiting team, they've hit a little rough patch, but they know what they're capable of. It's just a matter of going out and proving it on a nightly basis.
And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Here's Randolph. It's good from in tight.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And here's James outside. Here's Calathis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you. Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Papianis can't hit. Here's Randolph, and he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Free throw drops for Randolph.
Shooting for the away team.
And Randolph drops them both. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
That's tipped. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, pass to Calathis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Randolph.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
It's an 8-point differential. Deflects the pass. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Here's Lloyd. Yep, that one goes in there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And a deep three from James. Gabriel with the rebound.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's Randolph, takes it inside, and that one drops for him. Randolph's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
James in the post. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Randolph passes to Lloyd. They get the rebound. Out to the right wing. The 3. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
James in the post. Pass to Calathis. They need this. He lays it in. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Lloyd. James defending. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Papianis. Lloyd's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Brown sets a screen for James. Pass to Papianis. James outside. Just 3 on the clock. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 9. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Horde. Here's Cohen. Horde. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Cohen. And the 3-ball is good.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Pass to Monty Eunice. Here's Corniche. Trying driving to the basket. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. On Sunday, then on Thursday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's a Kobo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. He gets it in there.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
That's to Diallo. That shot, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Ford missing. To the wing on the left. Diallo inside. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Ford. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's Diallo. After Okobo to the left side wing. Corniche, the pass to Diallo. Buries the long-range jumper. Diallo's got 5 points so far.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Moore. Takes the 3. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
2 minutes.
Here's a Kobo. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively. .137 left in the first half of the game.
And here they come. Pass to Yunus. To the wing right side. Here's Wasengame. Just 5 on the clock. Releases from 15. That one, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Beyond the arc. Covered by Yunus. Yunus grabs the miss. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Goes up off the inbound. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Diallo's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And the basket is good.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Here's a Kobo. He's got 5. From deep three-point land. Diallo, no good. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's a Kobo. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Horde. Got it off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached halftime in this one. Up by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game. And next, a look. That is more than enough of.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've got Brown. James is out there with Korkmaz, and it's Galathis, and it's shooting guard. The rebound by James. Out left to the wing. Galathis passes to James. From deep. Hits it from three-point range. James has got 5 points so far.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
On out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Galathis in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's James. He's got 5 on the wing. Brown. James, the pass to Papagiannis. The kick out to Brown. Launches it. And they get it back. Here's Korkmaz. Still yet to score. Galathis. Rebounded by Lloyd. Lloyd's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5 down low.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
And finished off by Brown.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Korkmaz. Brown with the screen on Randall. Korkmaz, no good. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Randall.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Stolen. Pushing it up. Here's Lloyd. Slashes it down to finish the break.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
James gets the bucket.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Lloyd. James cover. Shakes him. Pass to Gabriel. The tray. Galathis grabs the board. Up top, Brown. James, the pass to Brown. Picked his pocket. And here's the fast break. They grabbed their own miss. Jokubaitis.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Fires the 3. Pass to Lloyd. Shot clock at 6. And another shot. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Lloyd's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Lloyd's gone 3 for 7 tonight. Releases, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Driving inside, and the foul called on Korkmaz. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
.114 left in the third quarter. Basket counts. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
James outside. Randolph grabs the board.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Gabriel, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Korkmaz, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Lloyd. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Bryant.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Fabianas kicks to Korkmaz. Driving the lane.
And I can say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Gabriel. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Leading by 8. And after a quick break, we're going to... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Diallo, passing game out there at Corniche, and it's Moniunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Hoare, 6 to shoot. Goes back up. Moniunas grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
They set the pick. This one for 3. Drills it from outside.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's Akobo. That's the Blossom game. Here's Akobo. Releases. Misses the jumper.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
That bucket in no time at all.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Hoare. There's the triple. No good that time.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Moniunas. Boston game. Back to Moniunas. Here's Hoare. And he's good on the 3-ball. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
And it's blocked. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Akobo's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. He's guarded by Diallo. Here's Hoare. Clock at 4. The shot. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hoare's got 5 points now this quarter. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now here's Diallo. Guarded closely. To Akobo. Boston game. That shot off the mark. And they're moving it up. From past the arc, drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam.
Away team ball.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Banked in off the glass. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Horde. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Do you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Takes a three. The rebound by Akobo. Here's Boston game. Throws down the breakaway jam. He's guarded by Diallo. Great positioning on the putback.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
A slam dunk by Diallo. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty...
the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Driving in, banks it in. Here's Dorsey. For three. The shot that time not on target. Here's Lloyd. They set a pick. Pass to Gabriel. There's the triple. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
The shot by Dorsey, no good. And just over a minute played here to start the game. He takes it in. Shot's good by Lloyd.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Dorsey. Will it go? The putback. It's good on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
They set the pick. To the wing, right side. Six to shoot. Fires the three. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Dorsey. This one for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Gabriel. And there's the screen. Jokic. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Papanikolaou. With the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Lloyd. Jokic. No good from outside. There's a minute 34 left in the first. Here's Dorsey. He gets it in there. Dorsey's got 5 now.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Lloyd. Pass to Gabriel. There's a screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the... And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Dorsey. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Ooh, ripped away. Tipped. Up the floor. Finished off the break. He's got 6.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Here's Dorsey. Pass to Vizenkov. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Six on the shot clock. Over to the wing. Here's Dorsey. No good on the triple. Here's Lloyd. Got it off in time. Perry. Here. That was close. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the...
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
To the middle. On the break. And that one is hammered home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Randolph. Shot clock at 6. Out to the wing. The 3 is up. Board no good. Pass to Evans. Here's Peters. Three-pointer. Randolph grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Evans. There's the drive, and the shot goes in.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Randolph. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Here's Evans. 5 points in the game. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Fournier. On the take. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Takes a 3. Nails it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Evans.
First half, 2 minutes.
There's a screen. Count that one. Evans has got 7 points for the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Horde. And he buries his first look.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Peters. We've got 1:13 left in the second period. Right side Fournier. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Fires from deep. Horde no good. Horde gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Evans. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of this one.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's Randolph. Knocked loose. Here's Evans. He's got 10. Pass to Fournier. And there's the drive. That one's good. This game is all even.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Randolph. Scores after the quick crossover. Randolph's gotten his first bucket of the night.
I didn't see that crossover coming, and neither did the defender, apparently.
Here's Evans. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Dorsey. Pulls up on the wing. That one goes. Count it. Dorsey's got 7.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Lloyd. And it's Dorsey with the rebound.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
To the inside. Here's Fall. Soft touch off the glass. Fall's got his second basket of the night.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
To the wing on the left. Let's go with a 3. And no good. 3 on 3. Here's Dorsey. That's tipped. Pass to Vizenkov. 5 to shoot. Off the left rim and out.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Counted from distance. 9 points in the game.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
They set the screen. Down low.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Dorsey. Rebounded by Gabriel. Dorsey's gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor. Doesn't go for him.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. Here's Lloyd. 5 points in the game. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. Lloyd's got 8.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Dorsey. And he banks in the layup. Dorsey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The visitors with the ball. Jokic, and his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's the Zinkov. No points so far. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive play.
And that one's good. Gabriel.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Zinkov. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
First team foul.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Gabriel. Out to the right wing.
Set the trap perfectly there. Had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
Here's Zinkov. He's got 5. Takes the 3. The shot by Dorsey, no good.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. There's a screen. Here's Lloyd. Fournier covering. Here's Lloyd. 6 on the shot clock. And down it goes. 2 points.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Evans. They get it again. Here's Lloyd. Jokic. Fournier covering. Lloyd can't get it to go. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. That one's good for 2.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And the visitors call time here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves, and if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Fournier for three. Hits the three-pointer.
Sure, the shot was from way back, but Fournier practices these long shots all the time, so you got to crowd him and make him do something else.
Here's Randolph. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Randolph's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Here's Evans. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the away team. Number 3.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Ward. A quick shot there. It's off target. Ward's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
He had the right idea. Just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The home team calls timeout.
Substitution on the court.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pulls up for three. No good.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
The shot by Dorsey, no good. Fast break, here we go.
2 minutes.
Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Home team foul. Dorsey. First personal foul. First team foul.
.144 left in the game. Oh, and they take the lead.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most, using his height advantage inside.
Here's Dorsey. Looking to win the run. And the layup is up and in. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Horde. Right wing. It's stolen. Here we go. Here's Peters. .54 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Evans. Pass to Dorsey. 4 on the clock. Puts up a three. Up again. Here's Peters.
You know, sometimes you can't overpass. I thought he had a chance to just go up with it there.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is. Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them to lead.
Here's the pick. Inside. Here's Fall. Yes!
Great to see guys don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Here's Horde. For three. And buries it from deep. The home team calls timeout. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
I think you attack the rim here, get the ball close to the goal, and that way, even if you miss, you might have a chance for the putback.
Checking in for your home team.
That'll count if it goes. And now we might have a review here. And the officials are signaling for a review of the last-second buzzer beater. Boy, this game hangs in the balance of this review now.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time,
but to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
The crew has made their decision. The basket is good. He got it off in time.
And even though he had it right from the start, great idea to double-check it, especially when it comes to a game winner.
And so they get the victory here at home. What a performance.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Brown, Diallo out there with James, and it's Papagiannis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Dorsey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul.
The first one falls.
Dorsey. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's James to the wing on the left. Brown inside the line. Off target from the wing. Here's Dorsey. Shoots the three. Korkmaz grabs the miss. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
0. First personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And the basket by Papagiannis.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Here's Dorsey. He's guarded by Diallo. Now Dorsey. 5 to shoot. Pass to Vezenkov. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Diallo. There's Brown with the three. That one, no good. Here's Papanikolaou. There's a screen. And there's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
James misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Dorsey. The three-pointer is right on target. Dorsey's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's James. And he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Pass to Diallo. Cuts off the pass. Here's Vezenkov. He's guarded by Diallo. Driving to the basket. They set the screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Dorsey. He gets that one. He's got 7.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's James. That one's not going to go.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Dorsey passes to Fall. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to James.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Here's Dorsey. Traps in the tray.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Here's Fall, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Brown kicks to James. They get it back. Pass to Papagiannis. Off target from outside. Now Dorsey. 10 points for him. Into the lane. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
12 seconds left to play in the first. Stolen away. And they're on the break. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Up by 11. And the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
We've got Diallo. Korkmaz is out there with... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
2 shots.
And this is the time.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Brown drops them both. Evans with it. Game pulls it in.
Well, you got to be able to finish stronger than that, but credit the defense for doing just enough to throw him off.
Pass to Calathis. Maniunas with it. Akobo, the pass to Maniunas. And the clock. And the jam by Maniunas.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Outside Fournier. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Here's Calathis. He's guarded by Fournier. Akobo, the pass to Brown. In the corner, it's Calathis. Here's Blasingame. Trains the three-pointer. Blassingame's got his first 3 points of the game.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Evans, right side. Peters passes to Evans. Here's Peters. Outside Fournier. On the wing, Evans. Nothing on the board. Here's Peters. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Eunice with it. Evans picks him up. Outside Fournier. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Peters. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
On Friday and then on Thursday.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
He's just checked in for Brown. Out to the right wing. Lays it up off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Coathers passes to Okobo. There's 1:34 left in the first half. And the jam by Eunice.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist. Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It's really a tough break for the D.
Team foul.
Kicks it out to Evans. Shoots the three. Corniche with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Eunice has got 6 points in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Right side Fournier. 46 seconds left now here in the second. Shot clock at 5. It's Fournier on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Okobo, the pass to Corniche. Here's Blasingame. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Evans. Still scoreless. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Peters. Evans feeling it out a bit. To the right side. Launches it. His second miss. Now 2 of 4 on the game.
Old team foul. Number 77. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Okobo. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And the first half is now in the books. Leading by 6. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Man, we've talked about it so much. Hard to believe we're almost an all-star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new face. And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the home team.
Their offense is run.
Thanks for spending half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. They've got Fall, and it's Vezenkov in at the 4 slot. Pass to Dorsey. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
They've got James found out there with Korkmaz, and it's Diallo in at the shooting guard.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Dorsey, 13 points in the game. Got a hand on it. Diallo the pass to Korkmaz. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Dorsey. He's guarded by Diallo. Pass to Dorsey. Tipped away. Here's Brown, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
First personal.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Dorsey. He's guarded by Diallo. Takes a 3. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Here's James. That's to Diallo. The kick out to Brown. 6 on the shot clock.
Away team foul. Second personal foul.
Brown's gone 1 of 4 so far. Now Dorsey. He's got 16. Pass to Papanikolaou. Sinks that one from the post.
And that kick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
First team foul.
Free throw good, Dorsey. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Papanikolaou. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Dorsey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your home team.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The visitors with the ball. 9-point game. James with the bucket.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Dorsey. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Vezenkov. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Vezenkov's got his first basket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Here's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dorsey. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pass to Korkmaz. Now James. Shoots. It's hauled in by Dorsey.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Out to the right wing. Driving the lane. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Dorsey's gone an even 50% from the field, shooting 6 for 12. Brown kicks to Diallo. Launches a 3. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 4 rebounds in this game. They set the pick. Right wing. Pass to Dorsey. To the left wing. No one near him. Over to the left wing. Here's Vazenkov. Good on the triple. Vazenkov's got 5 points in the quarter. It's stolen. Now Dorsey. Off with the layup. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They're up by 11. And 4th quarter back. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pass to Blasingame. Over to the wing. Coathis dishes to Moniunas. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
First team foul.
Now here's Evans. Corniche is out there with Blasingame. And it's Moniunas in at the 5 spot. Evans right side. Outside Fournier. Pocket 6. Inside. Here's Milutinov. Moniunas grabs the miss. Here's Corniche. The layup off target. On the wing, Evans. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Going inside. Shot from the low block. And that one drops.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
No good from Blasingame.
Team foul. Moniunas. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
The line for your home team. Peters. Shooting 1.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Fournier passes to Evans. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's a Kobo, covered by Evans. There's a screen. Pass to Okobo, 6 to shoot. Here's Coathis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Coathis has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Evans inside.
Indian tournament. Away team ball.
Here's a Kobo. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Fournier, and he converts the layup.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Moniunas a screen on Evans. Here's a Kobo, and he uses the glass on the layup. Kobo's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
There's the screen.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Kicks it out to Evans. And the layup's good off the glass. Evans has gone 2 of 4 from the field. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Kobo's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Evans kicks to Peters. Back to Evans. There's a good screen. Makes it off the glass. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's a Kobo. Pass to Calathis. Here's Manajunas. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. .125 left in the game. And he gets it to go. And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Dorsey passes to Peters. Now Dorsey. Pass to Peters. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dorsey. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to the away team.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
A Kobo. That's good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now Dorsey. From downtown. That shot, no good.
Timeout.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Knocked away. And so they get the victory here at home. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges.